So in this video, we are going to learn how to add booking details from TuCalendi to Google Sheets. Now suppose guys you are using TuCalendi as an event booking platform to get the booking for your important events or appointments. And you want that whenever you receive a new booking for an event in TuCalendi, you want to add the booking details into a Google Sheet just to maintain the record. So let me tell you, you can actually automate this process. So in this automation, whenever we are going to receive a new booking in TuCalendi, automatically the details of that exact same booking will be added as a new row in Google Sheet. Now, if you want to know how you can set up this automation, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as TuCalendi to Google Sheets. TuCalendi to Google Sheets. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our TuCalendi account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger window, so that every time we receive a new booking on our TuCalendi account, the details of that exact same event booking will be received inside Pabbly Connect, and this automation workflow will trigger. Then after that, using this automation, we are going to send the details of that booking to Google Sheet, so that we can add that data over here to create a record. So let's see how it is done. Starting from our trigger window in Choose App, we are going to search for TuCalendi. Just select it. And after selecting TuCalendi as a trigger application, in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select Booking Created as over here. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And using this webhook URL, we are going to connect our TuCalendi account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we just have to follow the help text given below over here. Just copy this webhook URL from here and then just go to your TuCalendi account. After coming to your TuCalendi account, go to this calendar section, and here under calendar section, you will get a list of all the events which you have created in TuCalendi. Out of all of this, you have to select the event that the detail of which particular event booking you want to add in this Google Sheet. So here guys, I have only one event right now that is called as integration. And I want that whenever we receive a booking on this particular event named as integration, the details of that booking should be automatically added into the Google Sheet. So we want to get the details of this booking of this event integration. So we'll just open it. And here at the top bar, you will get a list of different options. Out of all of which, we are going to click on webhooks over here. And then click on this Add Webhook button. After clicking on Add Webhook, this dialog box appears in front of us. And here it is asking us for the webhook URL. So here guys, we just have to copy the webhook URL from this Pabbly Connect trigger window and then paste it over here. After pasting the webhook URL, here it is asking us to select the action, that for which particular action, the happening of which particular event, we want TuCalendi to send the details to Pabbly Connect. Just click on this Add button and select Booking.Created as the event over here. Because we want that whenever a new booking is created in our TuCalendi account, the details of that booking should be sent to Pabbly Connect. So we have selected Booking.Created over here as event. And then just click on Add. And then click on Save. And as we click on Save, we have successfully added this webhook URL in our TuCalendi account. And now whenever we are going to receive a new booking in our TuCalendi account, the details of that same booking will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. And here guys, in our Pabbly Connect workflow, you can see it is showing us waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is also waiting to get the details of a new event booking from TuCalendi. So let's do it. We will go to the booking page, the event booking page of our TuCalendi account for this same event in which we have added this webhook URL. And we are going to make a test event booking over here. For example, I will select the date as 6th of July. The date is 6th of July. The time is 11 AM. Let me enter the details of a user. For example, this is the name, this is the email address of this dummy user, and this is a dummy mobile number. So just now, using the details of a test user, we are making a test event booking on our TuCalendi booking page. Let's click on this schedule event button. Click on confirm and it is done. Just now we have made a test booking on our TuCalendi event. And because we have connected our TuCalendi account with Pabbly Connect, we will see in our Pabbly Connect workflow in this trigger window, we have received the response. And in this response, you will get the details of the exact same event booking which we have just now made. So we will just scroll down and here you can see the name of the event for which we have received the booking. So we made the booking for this event named as integration. So here you can see the same event name over here. Then here we will scroll down further. You can see the date and time, that at what date and time this event was booked. So this event is booked. Today is 30th of June 2023 and this event we have booked on this date. Then you can see the booking number, the unique booking number for this event booking. Then you can see the response of booking date and time, that for what date and time this user has booked this event. So user has booked the event for 6th of July 2023, the same date which we have selected while making this booking. But here guys, while looking at the time, you will see we made the booking for 11 AM over here. But the response which we have received is of 5:30 AM over here. Now this is because I am in India and in India we follow Asia Kolkata time zone. And here guys, you will see we have made the booking according to the Asia Kolkata time zone over here. But while sending the API responses, TuCalendi actually send the details of the booking date and time according to UTC time zone. So we have this exact same date and time of the event, but the time zones are different. So what we can do, in the next step, we can change the time zone, also the formatting of this booking date and time. We are going to convert the time zone from UTC time zone to Asia Kolkata time zone for our reference. But if you want, you can use this date and time in UTC time zone as well. But you have to remember that all the date and times which you are going to get through this automation into the Google Sheet are going to be in UTC time zone. But we are going to change the time zone and format in the next step. And after that, we will scroll down and here you can see the details of the user who made the booking as well. So here you can see the name of the person, demo user, the same person's name, using whose details we made the booking. Then we'll scroll down further. Here you can see the email address of the same user and also the mobile number. So in this way, you can see the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have successfully connected our TuCalendi account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger window and received the details of a new event booking from TuCalendi inside Pabbly Connect. Now, after making this connection and getting the response, in the next step, let's change the format and the time zone of this booking date and time. So we have this in UTC time zone. Let's change it to Asia Kolkata. We will just scroll down and come to this action window. And here in Choose App, we are going to use a feature or module of Pabbly Connect that is called Date Time Formatter. Just select Date Time Formatter over here. After selecting Date Time Formatter by Pabbly in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Format Date with Time Zone. Then just click on Connect. And after clicking on Connect, the first thing it asks us is the date. That what is the date? What is the response of the date whose format and the time zone we want to change? So we want to change the format and the time zone of this booking date and time. So we have to basically map this response of booking date and time from this trigger step to this action step of date time formatter in this date field. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from TuCalendi. And out of all of these responses, select the response of booking date and time and it will be mapped. So whatever booking date and time we are going to receive from TuCalendi, using date time formatter, we are going to change the format and the time zone for the same date and time which the user has selected. Now after selecting or mapping the date over here, in From Format, we have to select the format from the drop down in which this date and time is present right now. So this date and time is present right now in this particular format of year, month, date, then we have the T and we have hours, minutes and seconds. So we are going to select this format over here in From Format. In To Format, from this drop down, you can select any format of your choice in which you want to convert this date and time into. So let's take an example of this format of day, month, year, hours, minutes and seconds. I want to change the format of date and time into this particular format. So we are going to select this to format over here. Then in from time zone, as we discussed, we have received this date and time according to UTC time zone. So from this drop down, we are going to search for UTC and select UTC time zone over here. And in to time zone, you can select any time zone of your choice. So I'm in India, and in India, we follow Asia Kolkata time zone. So I've selected Asia Kolkata as to time zone. You can basically select any two time zone of your choice. And then just click on save and send test request. Now when we click on save and send test request, here you can see we have received the response. And in this response, you can see all the details, like we have changed the format and the time zone of this booking date and time according to a pretty convenient and Asia Kolkata time zone. We have the same date and the same time for which we made the booking on our TuCalendi booking page. So we have successfully changed the format and the time zone of booking date and time as well. So here guys, now we have received the details of the booking from TuCalendi, and using date time formatter, we have received the correct booking date and time as well according to our time zone in a simpler format. Now let's move to the final step where we are going to add all of these details into a Google Sheet. For that, just scroll down and click on this Add Action Step button. And then here in Choose App, search for Google Sheets over here. Search for Google Sheets and select it. After selecting Google Sheets, an action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Add New Row. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection over here. Now here guys, we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this Sign in with Google button. And here you can see that because I have already logged into my Google Sheets account in my browser, it has detected all the accounts. Just select the account in which you want to add the details and then just scroll down and click on Continue. And as we click on Continue, we will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet. And here in this drop-down, you can see a list of all the Google spreadsheets which we have created in our Google Sheets account. Out of all of them, I have created a spreadsheet named as TuCalendi Booking. And in this particular spreadsheet, I want to add the details of all the bookings from TuCalendi. So I want to select this particular spreadsheet over here in Select Spreadsheet. Then it is asking us to select the sheet. So it is most likely possible that in your spreadsheet, you might have added multiple sheets over here. So out of all of them, in which particular sheet you want to add the booking details, you have to select that sheet over here. Right now in this Google spreadsheet, I have only one sheet named as Sheet 1. That's why here from the drop down, I'm going to select Sheet 1 over here. After selecting the sheet, next thing it asks us is the booking number. So here guys, we have created 5 columns of data in this sheet, and here you can see all of these 5 columns as fields over here inside Pabbly Connect. So what are the details we want to add inside these fields? We have to one by one add all of these details, map all of these details into their respective field. So the first column which we have is our booking number. Now here we want to add the booking number of the new booking. And we have received the booking number from our TuCalendi responses. Here you can see in the trigger response, we have received the response, the detail of booking number. So we have to basically map this response of booking number in this field over here. And as you all know, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field, and here in the drop down from TuCalendi responses, just select the response of booking number and it will be mapped. So whatever booking number for the event booking we are going to receive from TuCalendi, with the same details, the same booking number will be added in our Google Sheet as well. Then after this, it is asking us for the name, email, mobile number and booking date and time. So one by one from TuCalendi responses, we are going to map all of these details. First, let's map the name of the user. Here it is. Just select the response and map it. Then let's map the email address as well. Here is the response of email, and then the mobile number too. So from the drop down, select the response of mobile number and map it. After this, it is asking us for the booking date and time, and using date time formatter, we have changed the format and the time zone of the event booking. This is basically the same date and time, but according to the Asia Kolkata, our own time zone, and the format is also a pretty simpler format. So from date time formatter, we are going to map this response of booking date and time over here. Just click here, and from the drop down from date time formatter responses, select the response of booking date and time and map it. And after mapping all of these details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now after clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here, basically the details of a new event booking which we have received from TuCalendi, all of these details are now added as a new row in our Google Sheets. So let's check it. We will go to our Google Sheets account, and yes, here you can see that all the details of the same event booking, same test booking which we have made on our TuCalendi account, all of these details are added in our Google Sheet over here. Here you can see the same booking number for which we made the booking. So here after making the booking, we have received this confirmation ID, and here you can see the same booking number over here. You can see the same name, email, mobile number and booking date and time of the user as well. So in this way, you can see we have successfully created this automation, and using this automation, whenever we are going to receive a new booking for an event in TuCalendi, automatically the details of that event booking will be added as a new row in our Google Sheets. Now here guys, after setting up this automation, let's test this automation workflow once. We are going to make another booking over here on our TuCalendi page. For example, this time let's select the date as 10th of July and the time as, for example, 2 p.m. over here. The name of the person is test user. This is the email address of this user who is making the booking. And this is a dummy mobile number. Click on schedule event and confirm. So just now we made another test booking on the booking page, on the event booking page of TuCalendi. And we will see as we make this booking, instantly within second, the same booking details will be added in our Google Sheets. So we'll go to the Google Sheet, and yes, here you can see that just now a new row of data added. Here you can see the same booking number which TuCalendi gave us. Then here you can see the same name, test user, same email and the mobile number. Also you can see the same date as well, 10th of July 2023, 2 p.m. The same date and time for which we made the event booking in TuCalendi. So we have tested this automation in real time, and this automation is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing. You will find the clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can actually clone this exact same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can post them on forum.pabbly.com. So if this video was helpful to you, you can obviously like this video, comment down your suggestions, and don't forget to share it with others. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.